how did this band form?
Well, I had a bunch of songs and I was playing around in bands, and these guys are sick. So kind of just had a bunch of songs ready to go, and hit the boys up, and they were all keen, and it was really as simple as that. I mean, it was all ready to go.
Where was our first practice?
Our first practice was in this fucking room.
Was too. Right here.
2 years ago.
Not exact spot. 3 years ago.
You were not here, but
Actually,
you
it
were.
was 2017.
You were here in spirit.
What musical influences influenced this band the most?
A lot of old school deathcore bands for me personally. I don't know what the other boys are.
You write it most. So
It's up to you.
Okay, yeah, mostly a lot of old school deathcore bands like Signal the Firing Squad, The Ailment, The Red Shore, all of those old bangers that everybody loves and knows, the old goodies. I don't listen to anything else.
And Slipknot.
And Slipknot. I want to Slipknot. And
Slipknot.
industrial metal, like I'd say Static X as well.
just yet to bleed into.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
music.
it's coming. It's coming. We're going to be industrial, and I'm going to spike my hair up before you know it.
How has 2020 been for this band?
We have done nothing.
Done fucking
We're
shit.
playing shows.
I think we've been practicing longer than some of our mates' bands. I think we got into it a bit quicker than other people seem to,
Definitely.
but we achieved fucking nothing.
We got very comfortable.
We sat there for about 6 months thinking, we'll get this done, and then we didn't get this done.
So after the last tour, our last tour was with Boredom from South Africa in November. And then after that we were going to take a short break, like a couple of months. And then the world got fucked, and then we went, oh shit, so we're forced onto a permanent break now. And it's really good that shows are coming back now. It's kind of gotten us off our asses a sense. And we'll be back on it.
Can you guys then tell us about the songwriting process, like how you guys write songs in this band? Like how does it all come together? And the next question after that, which I'll blend in, is how did Artificial Bloom come together, both as a song, the recording, as well as the music video? So I'll combine the two questions into one.
Yes.
Well, the way songs basically get done, I'll give that part.
Yeah, you
The way
get
songs get done is basically Ray writes everything himself, more or less, and we do demo pre-production in our own time, and then
Mostly Stuart.
and it really goes from there. We're starting to do demo vocals for the new releases, things like that, and then everything moves from a pre-pro stage, and then we actually sit down and nail it down.
And then
Artificial Boredom was that was an interesting one because we wanted to put out more music, but I found that I was writing and I wasn't happy with anything, and then one day it literally stems, and it's childish. It literally stems from having a shit day one day. Wrote a riff in my head when I was at work, like and I was like, oh, that sounds tough. Went home, took it onto a guitar. It's as simple as that, man. Like you hear something in your head, you take it home with you, you play it out, and then I pretty much focused the song around one riff.
Basically from that first lyric as well.
Yeah. I was having a pretty shit. I don't want to sound like everyone else in saying that's a shit point in my life, but yeah, that song was definitely a bit personal for me.
and then the music video, we rented out
Someone's house upstairs.
Yeah.
It's like a little art studio thing.
Art space. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Just covered the whole thing in like black sheets.
Smoke machines.
Smoke machines for the beginning,
Yeah.
I guess, when it was still daytime. In front of those windows, I guess, and then waited for the night to come in. Covered Stuart and Tano in white paint.
And got Jedi robes.
Sith Lord OG.
Very spooky.
Senator Palpatine showed up.
Wrapped each other in some chains and choked
This
the bucket
cunt
of
with a white face looks like the moon.
It was just
so.
fun. Yeah.
I was just happy to be there. So.
It was a session. It was probably a 12-hour day, I would say.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's
12,
what,
13,
like
yeah.
4 takes each, and then all the redos of me choking Stu because he kept trying to run away, and then
It was the bottom. It was the bottom.
Stu was the bottom. I remember that vividly. Stu was the bottom.
Tano wanted to be the bottom of
I know, and I had to fight him for it.
Next time I'll wrap you up.
Please come.
Are there any clues about an upcoming album or EP? Like, are there any plans to do that? Are there any songs in the works, or what will the future look like for this band besides the long break?
The songs are done, which is fucking nice. We, like as Stuart said before, we'll be going into tracking pre-pro vocals for those, and then sending it off to get mixed and mastered, and then you can all wait, and then we'll be releasing those. Shouldn't be too much longer, hopefully. Thank fuck, but
How many do we think we've got?
12-ish. We have 12 ready to go, but we'll be looking at doing an EP before anything else, just because we have been quiet for so long. And it's kind of been shit on our part again, but we'll be doing an EP just to release and get ourselves back out there, and then the album should come shortly after that, because as shows kicking back on now and everything, it's a lot more motivating.
What is the funniest band story, or
Easy.
what funny stories have you got to tell?
Have we told Milk Patrol too many times?
No, Milk Patrol needs to be told.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, but someone besides me, because I feel like I'm talking too much. Jakey, you're up.
No, it's your birthday.
Oh, I'd rather just exit
So
that.
Tano really appreciates his alone time when he's in the toilet, basically.
Easy.
He'll wait till we're all gone and we've all left.
They're all gone, everyone's asleep, everyone's passed away. Any opportunity where I'm alone.
Other end of the building.
Other end of the building.
First tour.
Oh,
No, it was
Nah.
first time we stayed in Adelaide instead of fucking off back home.
So obviously Raymond's going to use that against him.
I thought it was Tasmania.
And
It was Adelaide, definitely.
was it Raymond? Was it you two?
Yeah.
The main milk patrollers?
Yep.
So in the hotel we had those little single-use milks and basically
coffee satchels,
coffee
sugar
satchels.
satchels,
Don't forget the beer.
Yeah.
And the Milo, I think we had Milo too.
They just went in there and absolutely annihilated
I've
it
got a
with-
bad
with the
habit
condiments.
of pooing naked. It's not a bad habit, it's a great habit. You should all try it and treat yourselves.
Trust his friends way too much.
And you could lock that door. I put so many things in front of it, but apparently they can phase through walls and they enter the bathroom. And
Some doors slide.
some doors
See,
slide.
that's the thing. He reckons he locks the door, he didn't lock the door.
I wanted to be
Sitting there
basted
naked waiting for the
immensely.
boys.
And then there was the Japan run where they burst into me, threw an umbrella in there because they said, you can't get too wet, Tano, you'll
I
catch
still
a
have that
cold.
video.
So I had to
Having a shower.
stuff my man bits between my lady parts and fucking protect.
Do you guys have anything else you want to add to the interview? Anything else to say? Anything I've missed out on?
I'm Josh, I play drums.
That was preloaded.
Yeah. That's Josh, he plays drums.
And that's exactly what I wanted to say as well. That's Josh and he plays the drums.